So, One Piece, chapter 1114. This chapter was amazing. From the jump, I just want to say, you know, what I say about those old men, they cannot fight. The weakling trio is now, they're giving them a run for their money. I especially like that Brook is there too. I mean, we're getting ahead of ourselves, I guess. I guess I should go from, you know, the beginning of the chapter and then get up to my favorite part of the chapter. But just from the jump, I love Brook so much. I love the weakling trio. I just want to start this video off with that energy. And all right, you know, but yeah, you're right. Let's get to that when we get to that. The very first cool thing that happens in the chapter is actually the cover story. It's Robin playing chess with all of the Straw Hats. Frankie's a rook. We've got a bunch of chopper pawns there. It looks like Zoro and Sanji are the knights. It just looks really, really cool. My favorite has to be Nami in the back, just chilling as the queen. It's just, she looked good. She looked good. But then we jump into the chapter, and it begins with the old pterodactyl Gorosei walking into the lab, and he sees Vegapunk's head inside a jar. He's a big-ass head, too. I mean, I don't know if they mean to imply that all the Vegapunk's consciousness, that's where they're being housed, you know, or something like that. The head has some type of significance, I guess. But from there, we get some reaction shots of people we know around the One Piece world, and the very first one is Kaya in a syrup village with her butler and all of Usopp's friends. Kaya looks really good. Like, she doesn't look sick at all. I mean, I know she could still be sick, but she looks really good. We also see Crocus and Laboon chilling, which, knowing where the chapter is going, that is a very cheeky move of foreshadowing by Oda. Like, with the big news of this chapter getting out, people have been commenting on how a bunch of things in One Piece suggest that it was always moving toward this in the first place. You know, which is that the One Piece world is actually sinking. Like, Vegapunk is getting ready to broadcast that to the entire world. And it seems like there's a bunch of people that either already knew this was gonna happen, or they were preparing for maybe eventually having to be in an underwater situation. You know, like Rayleigh's got his coding business. Iceberg has somehow managed to make an entire island just float on the ocean. I don't know how he does that. But let me tell you something, that man is about to be rich. Him and Rayleigh, they are both about to just be seeing so much cash coming in from this situation. I hope my dog prospers, that's all I'm saying. But while everyone is waiting to hear Vegapunk's broadcast, that's when the best part of the entire chapter happens. Sanji is still carrying Vegapunk's lifeless body, and that's when he hears something, and he's like, oh, that is a young woman who needs my help. I'm coming, Bonnie Chuan. So Sanji, while carrying Vegapunk, sees that Bonnie needs help. He dashes over there and kicks the chin off of that bald bastard. And it did damage. I know their big thing is like, oh, we can regenerate, you know, but whatever. He was feeling that in that moment, for sure. And it's just hilarious because Frankie was already there. Frankie was getting ready to tank the hit and then also do a counterattack on the Gorosei. And Sanji was like, Frankie, get out of the way. I'm the White Knight of the Straw Hats. I'm gonna save Bonnie. And he's like, you know, we're not gonna cut you any slack just because you're old. Like, we really don't care. We beat anybody up around here, except women. Except women. But that's when the old man starts fighting with Sanji a little bit, and that's when Oimo and Kashi come out of nowhere. The giants from Eni's lobby, that was just so, like, I love seeing all of these people interact with each other, but they came out of nowhere to make the save. And this is when Bonnie jumps up and she starts using a new distorted future attack. She turns herself into a giant so she can start fighting everybody too. And I love that for Bonnie. I hope all of them take turns stomping on that old man's head. But wait, before we continue, we need to have a quick word with today's sponsor, and I am pleased to announce this video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. And together they make experiencing Japan from the comfort of your own home possible. You see, Tokyo Treat is a monthly pop Japanese snack subscription box. And in it, you can expect 20 exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored snacks that are only available in Japan. And Sakura Co, meanwhile, is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box, which supports local Japanese snack makers. And with Sakura Co, you can expect 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including teas and tableware. And I am excited to talk about the theme for Tokyo Treat, which is Ninja Snack Venture. So walk with me as we dive into the elusive and mysterious world of the shinobi, enjoying a host of savory and sweet ninja-inspired treats. Snacks like the Kit Kat Chocolate Orange, spicy ramen noodles, Katana Candy Sword, and strawberry dorayaki. Like, look at this ninja candy sword. That's awesome. I gotta say, the strawberry dorayaki, as well as these potato fries, yeah, they were hitting. And for Sakura Co, the theme is gonna be flavors of Hakone. Snacks like the White Miso Financier, Yokohama Chocolate Crunch, Strawberry Milk Almonds, and much, much more. And this, of course, all pairs perfectly well with the tea for this month, the Hakone Story Real Kucha Green Tea. And this month's tableware item is going to be the Marquetry plate. And as always, you can check out the booklets that come with each box to get even more information on Japanese culture and all the snacks you'll be receiving, which of course means that all the allergen information that you would need would be in there as well. So if you're like me and you want to taste all of this for yourself, or if you want to give a really nice gift for someone you love, please check out the link in my description and use code Mugiwara to receive $5 off your first Tokyo Treat or Sakura Co box. A very special thank you to Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co for sponsoring this video, and an equally special thank you to you for watching this video. And with that, we are back to the show. Meanwhile, Vegapunk is stalling the broadcast as he's getting ready to tell everybody that they're sinking. And we get some more people talking about how it makes them feel. But the main one that I want to talk about, the one I think is just overwhelmingly funny, is Big News Morgan's. Big News Morgan's is reacting to this like, whoa, 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 slow down. What are you doing, man? The news, that's my thing, all right? Are you trying to kill print media? Like, Big News Morgan's is listening to all of this like, whoa, no, my news. He's just in his blimp pulling his feathers out like, my news. That man is watching his entire career flash before his eyes. I don't blame him for panicking, honestly. But back down below, we gotta check out the Weakling Trio. Now, I was really excited that these guys were getting their time to shine, and it looks like they are fighting Saint Saturn, the Gorosei I probably hate the most. And it looks like he was also on the island of Ohara, because Robin thinks she remembers his voice, which adds a whole nother level of why I hate this guy. And so when Saint Saturn realizes that he's right in front of Nico Robin, he starts trying to move forward and attack her, and this is when everybody starts defending Robin, and Brooke shows up out of nowhere. God, I love Brooke. Like, Robin is still injured, it looks like, so she's inside her little hover bed, and Chopper's tending to her wounds. Usopp and Nami are just staring down Saint Saturn, and in the edge of the panel, you can see Brooke just running over like, what y'all doing over here? I love Brooke so much. He is on go. He is wherever he needs to be, because he sensed that in this moment, like, wait a minute, the Weakling Trio is about to defend Robin Chuan. They're going up against that giant spider bastard. Well, I gotta get over there and help him. And honestly, I understand the confidence. Brooke already ran the ones with an Emperor of the Sea in Whole Cake Island. So a giant spider bastard that's trying to attack Robin Chuan? Oh, I don't care. Yeah, let's get in there, Brooke. And everybody's just protecting Robin. Usopp still is looking as brave as he is ever, in my opinion. Brooke jumps in there, cuts the spider bastard with a sword. Nami releases Zeus, and Zeus is even enthusiastically trying to save Robin. And this is why I will continue to call these old bastards sorry. It looks like Saint Saturn has actually managed to stab Chopper when he was in his ball form. And correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure this is called guard point, when he just like focuses himself into like this giant fuzz ball that apparently just has really good damage resistance. I don't know, I know there's a reason for it, but he looks perfectly fine. I don't know, I'm just saying, if one of the strongest people in the series can't wound Tony Chopper, I just don't think we should be that afraid of them. I don't think we should respect them at all. And in case you think I need to put some more respect on Chopper's name, this just means that, you know, he's a stronger fighter than we give him credit for. For sure, I'm willing to give you that argument. But it's like, still though, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Kaido pulled up and you don't think Kaido can damage Tony Chopper, all right, because we already beat Kaido, so I don't see any reason we should be afraid of these assholes. And please don't let Robin be able to fight. Oh my God, if she suddenly decides, you know what, I think I want to run the ones with them too, and she just turns into her giant demon form, she locks that bastard up and breaks his spider neck, what is he gonna do then? Or when Brooke hits you with the ice of hell, what you gonna do then? Usopp tosses some habanero sauce in your mouth and shoots it with a slingshot, what then, spider bastard, what then? Just keeping it a stack, I think Zeus could take Saint Saturn. I think if Nami has released Zeus right now, I think if they all just focus on running to the ship, I think it would just take one Zeus lightning bolt to distract him thoroughly enough for everybody to get away. I hope everybody takes turns stomping on him. I hope whenever Jinbei and Zoro finally make it to the ship, they stop by just to stomp on him some more. Anyway, so the chapter ends with Vegapunk finally telling everybody that the One Piece world is sinking into the ocean, which of course has led to a lot of theories potentially being true. There's the one about the red line, the one about, you know, the whole world shifting and shit like that. I don't know. I think that all of those theories are great and amazing, and they could be infinitely true. And it makes me wonder, does Oda be like reading these theories? Like, how often does Oda get on YouTube? Because I hope the answer is no, he doesn't even get on YouTube. Like, as much as I would love for him to interact with the community and see all of these things that people create, I do not want the pure story of One Piece to be corrupted with any of these YouTube theories, because a lot of these theories seem really, really good. Some of them also don't seem that great, but Oda's a madman. If he feels inspired to, he will change anything at the drop of a dime. You don't need any other proof other than just Vegapunk's design. He chose to make someone look like that. If he looked at the raid will fail agenda, what if Oda read that and he was like, you know what? I do kind of want to make this arc longer. We would have to sit through 3 more years of Wano because Oda decided to be goofy and get on YouTube. No, I hope he stays far and away from all of the theories that we make over here on YouTube, and I cannot wait to see where the story is going. And as always, it looks like the sky is the limit for One Piece. There's so many ridiculous things have happened already and seem like they're a setup for further things down the road. Like, I am locked in. Whatever happens, it's going to be ridiculous, but it's all going to make sense and it's going to tie into things things that I have never thought of before. And I'm so excited because it looks like there's not a break again. So this, you know, I just feel like, you know, we're getting spoiled at this point. You know, I keep thinking like every week I'm gonna wake up and then, oh, we're on break and God help us all. Who knows what lore is going to drop in this coming week? Like, this is already, like, with every chapter that comes out, it feels like more information than we deserve, and somehow just always not enough. Like, this story is moving at a much different speed, and I love every minute of it. But that's it for this one, guys. Let me know who you think the MVP of this chapter is. For me, it's definitely Brook. He literally just showed up out of nowhere. Homie was off doing something with Lilith, and then he just sensed that the weakling trio was about to fight a spider, and he was like, fuck it, let's go, let's lock in. Brook just be pulling up to balance the scales. I love it, bro. And that's what a real MVP is. He don't gotta score that many points. He just has to make sure his team wins. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being interested, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one.